Okay, let's play this one through at full speed and then we'll break her down. Okay, so here we are. This is exiting this prior corner and short straight, and then a slightly sloping left-hand corner coming up ahead. So at this point, the gray car is in the lead, is the leading car. The orange car is the trailing car, and there's no challenge for position at this point in time. And as we continue forward, the lead car is, able to choose any line he wants, and he is taking wide entry into this corner, so he's on the right side of the racing line. And the trailing car really still has not achieved position at this point. The nose of his car has not reached the rear axle of the lead car. As far as I can tell from this angle, the computer would have all of this precise information. Now, if the computer was telling the gray car, the lead car here, that there was a car inside, then the racing line would become the neutral zone. But it does not appear to me at this point in time that the orange car, the trailing car, has gained position on the lead car. And now it looks like he may have gained that position. So the key at this point in situations like this is how much time elapses between when the trailing car gets position. In other words, the nose of the trailing car reaches the rear axle of the lead car. How much time between this point and the time that the contact occurs. Okay, and that would be the determining factor as to whether or not the racing line is acting as the neutral zone or not. So if we take this through and say that the trailing car did get position on the lead car, and the lead car spotter would have told him car inside, then the lead car should have opened up this corner. He should have stayed to the right of the racing line, in which case the trailing car, the orange car, would have been able to at least get up to the door without making contact. So if that were the case, then the responsibility award would go to the lead car in this case. Now, if the closing rate was too fast, so the time between the trailing car getting position, that is the nose of the trailing car reaching the rear axle of the lead car, if the time between this point where the trailing car gets position and the contact, if that was too short a time for the lead driver to become aware of the situation, then this would be a case of the trailing car making contact with the rear quarter panel. So at the point of contact, the trailing car here doesn't really have position. He's contacting into the rear quarter panel, and in that situation the responsibility award would go to the trailing car, the orange car, in this situation. So this is just an excellent example of how the software would know these exact positions and be able to make a proper ruling here. But without knowing whether or not the lead car here is getting any notification that the trailing car is inside, it's unclear. This could go either way, but if the lead car had notification that the trailing car was on the inside, then he should have moved to the right side of the racing line.